Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. When I used to tell people that Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria, is a phenomenon, they think I'm joking. Peter Obi is highly respected politician the whole of Africa. In fact, like most Nigerians, most people of African descent in Africa and in diaspora believe that Peter Obi was the rightful winner of the 2023 presidential election, and it was stolen from him. Now, Peter Obi is trending in Malawi. Why is he trending in Malawi? No, when I tell people that Africa wants a change, and Africa expected change in Nigeria in the 2023 presidential election, it was not a joke. There was a quest for change in Nigeria, a quest for a new Nigeria, a quest for a country that will do things differently. And the whole of Africa was behind Peter Obi. They know that Peter Obi had the support of the Nigerian people. They know that his presidential ambition was of a different hue, not from the traditional African system of politicking. They agreed and admitted that people like him are the people that should lead Africa. All over Africa, people respect and admire Peter Obi. And who wouldn't? His track record of integrity, his track record of transparency, his simplicity, his capacity to lead without putting himself forward to be gratified first. The stories of how he transformed Anambra State, the stories of how he was able to transform the education and the health sector in Anambra State, the story of his unassuming nature and the down-to-earth nature has been sold all over the world, and in Africa in particular. People love Peter Obi, and he is a brand that represents integrity, transparency, and accountability. And the whole world know about it. The whole world admires him for him. The people in Malawi admires him for him. And by the end of this video, you're going to see the reason why Peter Obi is trending like crazy in Malawi. And you're also going to hear some of the one terrible thing about Nigeria that Malawians never knew existed until their former president, Dr. Joyce Hilda Banda, discovered it in Nigeria. Peter Obi is a phenomenon. And it's a pity that in the next 4 years, Nigerians will be denied his services at a time Nigerians needed his services most, at a time Nigeria needed a man of integrity, a man of honor, a man of transparency, a man of prudence to run the affairs of this country. He had to be watching things on the sideline while Nigerians are suffering, while this people's standard of living has plummeted. But that is the price that Nigerians have to pay for their docility, for their not going out to defend the vote they cast for Peter Obi. But what Nigeria have lost, the world and Africans have recognized that Peter Obi is not just an ordinary politician. That is why they treat him like a rock star all over the world. He has won not only the hearts and minds of ordinary people of Nigeria, he has won the hearts and minds of Africans. My friend, just watch why Peter Obi is trending in Malawi like crazy after this video. And you now know why he deserves the respect of all Nigerians at home. And you will also hear the terrible thing that Malawians discovered, something they have never heard about before, until they found out from Nigeria and Nigerians. Thank you, and God bless you and yours. Don't go until you see the reason why Peter Obi is trending like crazy in Malawi.
Your Excellency, Chair of the Zik series today and Executive Governor of Oyo State, Your Excellency, Professor Soludo, Executive Governor of Anambra State, you are one person I've highly admired throughout my life. It's a privilege to meet you at last. Your Excellency, Peter Obi, former Executive Governor of Anambra State. I don't even need to say, I've just gotten information that just my photo with him is trending in Malawi like crazy. I'm in the habit of getting to a place for the first time and finding what I can learn from that country. During the elections of this country, I was privileged to be requested by America to lead the observer team of NDI and IRI. I don't know why, but they just felt this African woman will lead this observer team. While I was here, Arise Broadcasting Channel asked to interview me. And one thing I learned for the first time in Nigeria, the question that came from the anchor was, what about vote buying in Malawi? And I said, what is that? Because, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I had never heard about vote buying in my life. Where I come from, the last elections of 2020, the sitting president used the TPEX to change figures. Our award-winning judiciary nullified the elections.